day. Good morning. Wait. Yeah, yesterday finally managed to run sound. Sound in a thread pool, which is good. Now I gotta fix. What am I doing? Yeah, there's a crackling noise when the audio plays. You can listen here. It's very consistent, and the program doesn't stop. I think let's look at the first one. Seems a bit easier. Where's the thread pool? Is here. All right. Okay. Unless it's because there is a drain. Pulse audio drain. Connect. We'll wait for also and data to finish playing. Then we can get rid of that. Oh, that makes sense. Hang on. Undo that. I want to see how long it runs for. We should stop at some point. Doesn't seem like it. Ugh, it's annoying. What if I go to that drain? Still doesn't stop the program. Why? How much data am I writing? Times 2. Should make this back to 1. PA simple right. Oh, we'll throw away all data currently in buffers. Let's try that. Simple flush. I think it makes sense. Should deinitialize the pool. And then oh. 2 arguments. Really? Oh, okay. I'm guessing it's pointer. Pointer to an int. I would say no. Why does it not? That is weird. That's strange. Let's stop using the word weird. Simple flush. Yeah, I mean, I believe you, Devnin. I have no idea why it's. Well, 2 things. Why it doesn't stop playing. Well, I mean, I could increase the volume, but only make the test sound louder. Oh, actually, I can control the volume. Where's some buffer? Here. Think I said it. Yeah. Please. Okay. Should be quieter. Yeah. So when I press. Okay, quit is true. I mean, there's nothing after, really. They gotta check the defer. I mean, it shouldn't really be necessary. Can I just do... Okay, so gotta call the unit. Does it return? Nothing. Okay, I'll look into that one later, because I thought that would be the easier problem. Let me have a look at... I think my sine wave is not correct. Full sound buffer. Ugh. What I want to do is let's put tone. Some buffer dot tone volume. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to like find out. I'm just gonna play the tone volume. So technically the cracking should be gone. Well, now I don't hear anything. But there is no cracking. Maybe if I increase the tone volume. Can't you just spawn a separate thread and print the amount of data inside the buffer? Oh, you mean print the sound buffer? It runs like every 10 milliseconds. The buffer. Yeah, then the thread runs every, well, however long it takes to, what's it called? To draw a frame. So right now it doesn't take too long. And every time it fills 1 second of, no, 1 second. Yeah, 1 second of audio. Buffer that is sent to P. Yeah, sure. I did print it. I mean, the values look. Yeah, I can print it. For some reason, since I started using the thread in my debugger, I can't see the sound buffer anymore. Let me put it back to 1. I'll try it again. Think here. Maybe here. Enable to create variable object. Am I in the right thread? Yeah. I'm just gonna have to print it. Figure that out later. Buffer dot the buffer. I mean, there are some negative values. Hey, Taras. Let me just play all negative values. Nice. I mean, it's a lot of fun doing embedded stuff. Yours is cooler. What is cooler? I mean, okay, I see. No way get all, Taras. I mean, I guess the buffer can be negative because in a sine wave it goes up and down. What's the method? It's like absolute. What if I just did? Is it a constant? No, so it's not the negative number. That's good to know. Damn, I don't even know how to like debug this problem. Where do I even start? Think you try to debug at the wrong position. What do you mean, Devnin? Yeah, I think it can be less than 0 because we're trying to play a sine wave, right? And then yeah, because I guess there can be negative values, but I don't know what that means in terms of audio. What I can do is undo the last change. Make it variable. Is that not equal to 0? Oh, you mean what's in the buffer before I write it? But it's already running in a separate thread though. Kind of confused. I'm not sure what you mean. I'll just put it to 100. It makes no difference. I can see some hundreds here. Oh, okay. Yeah, sure. Don't know why the mic is gone quiet. Is it facing the wrong way? Don't think so. How about now? I think it's just me. I'm a bit sleepy. Okay. I mean, is it really quiet? I don't know how to make it louder though. Should I put it all the way here? What about that? Can make this slightly quiet. Okay, but I'm guessing it's still quiet. Mic check, mic check, mic check. Well, I can make that full as well. Could be louder. Okay. I mean, the only thing I can think of is just push this all the way. How about now? I'll make it full. I think I also speak. Whoa, that's quite loud. Really? Okay. That's weird. Well, I'll check this after the stream because I really have no idea. I watched a video and set up OBS a long time ago. What if you increase audio mixer? You mean this one? Yeah, I can increase it. How about that? All the way? How about that? Okay. Alright, let me just test the audio. Just be careful, this might be too loud. Oh yeah, I turned the volume down. It's not that bad. I don't know what else I can change. I think my guess is it's actually sending audio from the desktop, not... Well, I'll figure this out later. I bet we hear it louder since you also have monitor mode active on the mic. What about this? No, it's full on both ends. Yeah, I think it might be... You might be hearing the monitor. I'll check that after the stream. On the dialogue, you had microphone 2.7. The what? Okay, yeah, I'll check this. Probably record some audio and check. Right, and now to fix this. Do it now. I don't know what to do. I mean, I can make this. That's like as high as it goes. The dialogue? What do you mean, the dialogue? What if I turn that off? Can I still hear? I mean, this one. You want it back at 2.7? I'm not sure what you want. Okay. Yeah. I'm kind of confused. I think 0 is like the max, no? Can it go higher? It only seems to go to negative. Ah, okay. How do I do that? Okay. Yeah, then 0 is like kind of the max. That's weird. No way. I will watch a YouTube video and then try to figure this out. But thanks for letting me know though. I never go back and check the videos, so I had no idea. Okay. And okay, thank you though. But I'll go and I'll check it out. So let me write this down. Uh, I wrote myself a note, so I'll remember. Alright, now to the problem at hand. It always seems to happen towards the end of the buffer. Let me just play one time. No, thread.spawn. Yo, server. The sound buffer. So it expects the sound buffer. Pointer. Okay, it does that before the audio starts playing. Okay. I'll try it one more time. Because I think the volume is low. I think if I increase the volume, you'll hear it. Did you hear it that time? Let me check standard debug print. Where's the sound buffer? Yeah. So let me check the first few values. Has it got that many values? Oh, because it's printing it many times. It's printed here. I mean, you could be right. Well, guess is that PA doesn't have enough data for one audio frame to play. Not sure, because it's 1 second of data. I'm just gonna try something. Yeah, I don't think that matters. It's not the actual. Let me check. But depending on your sampling rate, it has to be the length of the sampling rate. Yeah, I think the buffer. Where's sound buffer? Yeah, it's the buffer size is sample rate times number of channels. So let's say I increase it by. Oh, hang on. Does the buffer size need to be in bytes? I mean, I'm guessing, right? Right. Audio. Oh no, but I do actually. Multiply by size of. Let me just get rid of that. No. Have I set the right? Because when you don't use the simple one, you have to specify. Oh yeah, here. Samples signed 16 little endian. So that sounds. Oh, native endian. The data sounds more or less correct. It sounds like the sine wave. It's just the beginning and the end. When the audio starts playing, and does it happen when it stops? Yeah, it does. Begin and end of. Hey Ron, does it switch frequency when the crackling occurs? I've had issues with crackling when it's tried to switch frequency. I can. No, I think when I switch frequency, it's fine. Yeah, that's what I noticed too. These are like application level. Yeah, I'd ask Cloud. I think I did ask Cloud. Didn't come up with anything useful. And using Pulse Audio Simple. Yeah, there is popping noise. It's I think 256 hertz. I do set it somewhere 256. Where is it? Yeah. Game state. Where do I set it? Yeah, here. What if you provide the whole file as a reference? Yeah, that's a good point. Let me just ask it first. Yeah, I can actually. But then I need to like send it both the files. Yeah, I might as well. It's only like 300 lines. Begin. Oh, I did say that. Crackling, popping noise. Uh, Single buffer write instead of streaming. You're writing the entire buffer once and then reusing it, which creates discontinuities. No for proper audio buffering strategy. What is the sample rate on your headset or W/E? What is W/E? Yeah, I have no idea what is the sample rate on the headset. Okay, whatever. Initialize your buffer with zeros. I mean, when you allocate memory, you get it as 0. It also... Okay. I'll check that out, RunDef. Same happens when I play a single buffer. What's DC offset? What is backend D? Yeah, I've tried switching it to 44, that one. I think it didn't make much of a difference. Is it here? 48. Yeah, I saw that in some examples, but will run. I mean, slightly better. Okay. Well, let's see what Cloud's trying to say. Uninitialize slash garbage data in the buffer. Let's check that one first. Interesting. It's weird that it plays audio here. There should be nothing there because the buffers should be empty. Interesting. What does memset expect? Global sound buffer dot. Damn. That fixed it. Nice. I like it when it just works. So I'm guessing that's just garbage data. Yeah, I'm gonna try 48. Yeah, that's fine. Oh no, but I think towards the end. That could just be the audio. There's nothing there. It's louder when it's 48K. But you have to provide sampling rate as well when you create a new instance of P. Yeah, I do. I do provide it. But what I think is I'm not writing enough data to the buffer. Because where is memset? Here. So at this point, there should be nothing in the buffer. Why is there any sound playing at all? PA. It's weird. I don't know where the audio is coming from. Full sound buffer here. That's weird. Let me get rid of this. Oh jeez. But when I play the whole thing, it doesn't really. Move that. Sorry, wrong def. I put the volume down. I think it's at. I can make it 1000. Should be quieter. So it's actually a lot better than it was. It's only the one at the end that remains. Oh, I forgot to check that. Oh, what was the command again? Backmd. Oh, we should probably check what backmd is. List syncs. Sample specification. Ah, I forgot. Oh, there's no pulse audio running. I wonder if that's a problem. Okay. The list. But I think if there is no... Is it typed correctly? Pack. Oh, it's wrong. Sudo. Yeah, okay, there was a typo. That's the correct one. Yeah. Really? I had no idea. Yeah, no. No pulse audio is running. Let me check the other suggestions. Yep, done that. Abrupt start / end. DC offset in audio data. Pulse audio buffer underruns. Okay. I did add the drain before. What was it called again? Flush. Just random this. Are you forced to use PA? No, not really. I was using ALSA before. I couldn't get it to work, so I just tried to use pulse audio. Yeah, I saw Pipewire as well. I was I was like, maybe I should try to get pulse audio to work. Do they have a simple API? But I think, well, I mean, I'll consider it if I can't fix it, but I feel like this is just an input error, not really a pulse audio problem. Really close though. It's just the end that I gotta figure out. Yeah. Buffer underflow. Yeah, I mean, it could be. Without the debugger, it's gonna be a pain in the ass. Set up pulse audio for single buffer. Oh, okay. I never saw that. Max length. Something. Okay. I mean, I could do this, but it's still, I feel it's only masking the problem. Maybe. Let's see. Buffer attribute. What was the type? Struct PA buffer attribute. Oh, my bad. Max length. Okay, so what if I just did it 2 times? Target length is what's a pre-buff? Hang on. Pulse audio simple API. Setting this to UN32 minus 1 will initialize this to the maximum value supported by the server. Okay. Target length. Okay. I mean, it just says set it to minus 1. Well, what about pre-buff? Server does not start with playback before at least pre-buff bytes are available in the buffer. I mean, it says it to set it to minus 1 as well. Minimum request. Server does not request less than minimum request bytes from the client. Instead, waits until the buffer is free enough to request more bytes at once. Jesus, just said it's set. It's a recommendation just to set it to minus 1. I mean, at that point, I think it just says use default. I'm guessing the last one. Recording only. Fragment size. Okay, I think this one also would just be minus 1. At that point, I think it's just default. U32 cannot present. Am I reading this wrong? Does it mean size of UN32? What does this mean? Okay, so maximum possible value for, okay, it's the max -1. I think it's like, you could get this number somehow. The rest I'll set it to defaults. Sound buffer separate. Yeah, sound buffer is just the type. I've used global sound buffer for now so that I can just, because it's just declared globally. I can just pass it around quickly. So way to get U32. Do I multiply? I don't think so. Oh, okay. Do you mean, where is it? I think it's somewhere here. It's just, oh yeah, I did it so that I could get a 2-second buffer instead of 1. Yeah. Yeah, that was yeah. Then you could get, it was a helper to get. Okay, yeah, here. Accent. Actually, I don't need the frag size. It's for recording only. Hey, did that work? Let me make it louder. Yeah, I'll make it a bit louder to see if I can hear it. Oh, that's just like the tiniest. Okay, well that's better though. Check it. Does it make a difference if I remove this? I'm set. Let me play a single one again, see if it makes a difference. Well, I'm too lazy now. Standard. What I think is it's when it switches from one buffer to the other, is my guess. Let me change the frequency, see if it makes. I think the frequency is set. Why can't I change the tone hertz? Something's wrong. Refill my coffee. That's weird. This used to work. Yeah. Can't change the tone hertz anymore. Yeah, let me print the sound buffer. Okay, it does change. What does it? 50. I think there's too many values. Let's print the first 10. I forgot to change frequency. That's weird. So I don't. Whoa. So I don't know what's happening now. I got. It started off well. Sorry, I should make it. Should reduce the volume. No, now I'm just trying. Make it 4. I think the buffer's too long. So it takes a long while for. What did Cloud suggest? Yeah, it seems to have the most effects. Let me return this back to... What if I just remove that value? No, I don't hear anything. What is that pre-buffer? Playback only pre-buffer. And the server does not start with the playback before at least pre-buff bytes are available in the buffer. Or the same value as the target length. Yeah. What is min request? That makes it worse. Yeah, but doesn't allow me to change frequency. I don't know. Changing the max length does allow me to change frequency. Seems to be a problem when one buffer switches to the next. What are the... Stream direction? What does that mean? Should be playback. Yeah. Device is the default one. Sample spec. What's the map? I mean, I doubt it. Can't hurt to check. Let's call again. Struct PA channel map. Channel map, which can be used to attach labels to specific channels of a stream. Number of channels, 2, I guess. I'm not sure. Attribute and then add it. But no, I mean, it's so close yet. What were the other suggestions? Let me have a look. I've added that. In this way. Okay, just add padding to the beginning. That's the start. Okay, and that's the end. Maybe due to pre-buff. Yeah, okay. What's wrong right now? I think it's just the same thing. Let me make it louder. It's that in between. But I do think that could be fixed by padding the audio. Where is it? Yeah, here. Maybe, but I'm not sure. Sine wave starts and ends. Well, it could end anywhere. Actually, can I print this down? This document in any. Oh, sorry. I mean, that could be it, because these are very high. And then it goes to 0. Not sure. Okay, I mean, let me try adding some padding. Also, I'm thinking, should I worry about it too much? Because, I mean, I'm not gonna play sine wave. I mean, I still wanna. At least I can confirm if that's the issue. Alright, where's the padding? Yeah, I don't know either. But apparently the LLM is pretty sure. It's almost always due to audio signal starting or ending abruptly. What is it even doing? Okay, let me just add this. It's easy enough. At least we can find out right or wrong. Is that a typo? And yep. Should probably bring the volume down. Say 8,000. Yep, it's fine. I mean, it's still there. Like no autocomplete for exported things. Oh yeah, I mean, I don't know, I haven't used the autocomplete for a long while. Const kb is wrong since isn't that how many? Oh, you mean it should be like that? Yeah, fair enough. Yeah, makes sense. Okay, I mean, it's not urgent, but I can just rename it. There you go. I don't think it fixed anything. At least it's a lot smoother than before. Hang on, this is wrong. It's PGB. I don't know what's causing it though. But the only sort of hint it happens when it changes buffers. So something's not right there. Hang on, let me... I don't know if this made much of a difference. I mean, slightly, but I don't think that's the problem. So yeah, you were right, Devlin. It wasn't the padding. Kind of stumped now. Okay, I think here's what I'll do. I'll probably revisit this later. I'm gonna continue. What's next? Enforcing a video frame rate. Okay, at least the audio is running in a separate thread. And then improving audio synchronization. Okay, yeah, when he does that, I'll work on the audio. Maybe, yeah, I think, or maybe go back to how Casey did the audio. But on Win32 it was a lot different. Alright, anyway, I think I'm gonna call it today there. Thank you for all your help, Devlin. And also Ron Dev. I feel like made some progress. Sound is slightly better. Yeah, so I guess we'll do this tomorrow, this bit, and then we'll revisit the audio when we see how Casey does audio synchronization. Alright. Hope you have a good day. I shall see you back here tomorrow. And I will fix my mic. I'll try to make it louder.